Hello, hello, hello. It is Alesha Brown, the Joy Guru. And if you know me, you know if I have a few extra minutes as I'm going about my day, I will pop on just to give you a word of encouragement. So I'm sitting here waiting for a person because I'm about to head into a meeting. But I just wanted to inspire you today. I just wanted to give you some encouragement. You know, one thing that is so common is that so many people are going through so much, but we don't say anything. You know, sometimes, especially when you talk about a brand new year, things start off so great, and then you suffer in an area or you go through something, and when we don't talk, don't ask me how I know. When we don't talk, when we don't ask for help, when we feel that there's nobody to turn to, when we feel like we can't reach out, when we feel like, you know, you have this image, you have this whatever you've worked so hard to build something, and you feel sometimes stifled by that image. You know, a lot of times that's what happens to celebrities. Everybody on the outside thinks everything is so great with you and you're just wonderful and your life has no problems. But how many of you know the greater the success, oftentimes the greater the problems? And then so many feel like I can't tell anybody, I can't talk to anybody. So I wanted to give you a word of encouragement. You know, I'm in Virginia, and I think it was just last week or the week before, we had what they call the snow blizzard. In Virginia, we typically don't have snow, especially the part I'm in. But roads were covered. People were, you know, pretty much stuck in, 12, 13 inches, which doesn't sound like a lot if you're from other areas. But for us, that's the same thing as saying we had 8 feet of snow. But anyway, last night we had snow again. And last time I was stuck in the house for probably a week because our side road was really bad. Why am I telling you this? Because just like a storm can come in your life, and at one moment it seems catastrophic, at one moment it seems like you're temporarily derailed, at one moment it seems like you're blocked in, you're fenced in, you can't get out. The next time that same storm comes, or something that resembles it, you'll notice it doesn't bar you in anymore. You'll notice you don't feel stifled anymore. It's something different this time. You can get out. You can get a way of escape. And that's what I wanted to encourage you on today. Hey, Tracy, thank you, girl. Doors open and close for a reason. So some of us, when it comes to life, we're feeling pressed in, and part of the reason we feel locked in is because we've been through this before. So anything that looks like what we remember, we're panicking, we're fearful, it's catastrophic. I can't go through this one more time, or, I had this set up and this isn't working out. I just want to say, if you're at a point in your life where you feel like you're caved in, where you feel like the walls are closing in, when you feel like your back is up against the wall, hold on. By all means, learn from my mistake earlier this year. Ask people for help. Don't feel like you can't talk to people. Don't feel like there's a wall that, you have to keep up. And you can't, break that wall, break that image, because no one's perfect and no one's life's perfect. I don't care how many social media people we have that everything is fabulous and everything is always wonderful. It's a lie. Everybody goes through problems. Everybody goes through ups and downs, and everybody needs help. So if you're trying to be that lone person, if you're trying to be that person that, you're a superhero, I don't need anybody for anything, even if you're trying to be super spiritual, all I need is the Lord. Well, that's true. But God also sends you help through other people. So if you're going through something now, just know that's a good sign. Because that means that there's a blessing on the way that is just as enormous, if not more, than what you're going through. You feel pressed in, you feel closed in, you feel like the bottom has dropped out. That means your elevation is just around the corner. Hold on, keep pressing, ask for help. And then this is one key that a lot of us don't do. Pray. Because sometimes we're in certain situations because we never sought God's direction on that thing. We had an idea that we thought was good, or maybe God gave us this piece. And instead of asking his directions and the steps, we just ran with it. We did pretty good. But now things are not going the way we thought because we never sought the Creator, the one that gave you the vision, the one that gave you the idea in the first place. Timing is so critical. So, again, if you feel like the walls are closing in, if you feel like the bottom is going to drop out, make sure you ask for help. Don't keep up a facade where you have to have a superhero cape. It's okay sometimes to pause, to take your breath. But when you get back up, come up swinging. Come up ready to get back in the fight. Come up ready to go back to the vision, but this time seeking God's guidance for every step and the perfect timing every step of the way. He's the master, so he can give you that master plan for success. Be encouraged, be blessed, and as I always say on the Joy Guru platform, it is never too late to edit your life. I'll see you at thejoyguru.net. Be blessed.